Most people walk past broken furniture, cracked buckets, old shoes, and rusted tools without a second thought. Gardeners who understand nature's blueprint see something very different. They see containers, microclimates, water savers, soil builders, and growth accelerators waiting to be unlocked. The difference between a struggling garden and a thriving one is often not money, space, or skill. It is imagination guided by practical knowledge. Today, we're turning everyday junk into real garden power in ways most people have never considered. Welcome back to Nature's Blueprint, where we strip gardening down to what actually works and rebuild it using simple, proven ideas that make your space more productive and joyful. Why reused materials outperform store-bought solutions. Store shelves are filled with expensive garden products promising miracles. Meanwhile, nature quietly rewards creativity. Reused materials often outperform commercial options because they are adaptable, abundant, and already weather-tested. Plastic breaks down slowly and retains moisture. Wood breathes and insulates roots. Metal absorbs heat and creates warm zones. When you understand how materials interact with soil, water, and temperature, junk becomes a design advantage rather than clutter. Buckets that become self-watering systems. Old buckets with small holes drilled a few inches from the base transform into excellent self-watering planters. Fill the bottom section with gravel, add soil above, and plant directly. Water poured from the top collects in the reservoir and wicks upward. This simple design reduces watering frequency dramatically and is ideal for peppers, tomatoes, and herbs. Broken chairs turned vertical gardens. A chair with a missing seat is not broken in a garden. Remove the remaining fabric or wood, line the frame with coconut fiber or cloth, and pack with soil. This creates a natural vertical planter perfect for lettuce, strawberries, or trailing herbs. The elevation improves airflow and reduces pest pressure without additional effort. Old shoes that grow herbs better than pots. Worn boots and shoes already mold to the ground and insulate roots. Puncture drainage holes, add soil, and plant herbs like thyme or oregano. Plastic bottles that control soil moisture. Cut plastic bottles in half and bury them upside down near plant roots with the cap removed. Pour water directly into the bottle. This delivers moisture deep into the soil, encouraging deep roots and reducing surface evaporation. 1 bottle per plant is enough to stabilize watering during hot weeks. Drawers reborn as raised beds. Old drawers lined with cardboard and filled with compost make excellent shallow raised beds for greens. Egg cartons as seed-starting trays. Cardboard egg cartons break down naturally and can be planted directly into the soil. Just fill each cup with seed-starting mix, plant your seeds, and once the seedlings are ready, simply bury the entire cup. Tin cans that create warm microclimates. Cleaned tin cans painted dark absorb heat during the day and release it at night. Used as planters or placed around young seedlings, they buffer temperature swings and extend growing seasons naturally. You know, old mirrors can be a really clever way to increase light exposure in your garden. When you place them strategically behind your plants, these mirrors reflect sunlight back onto areas that would otherwise stay shaded. This simple trick boosts photosynthesis without needing any electricity, and it's especially handy if you have a small or north-facing garden. Here's another idea: using broken tiles as barriers against slugs. If you scatter crushed ceramic tiles around the base of your plants, you'll create a sharp, dry surface that slugs just don't like to cross. It's a great way to repurpose debris into a chemical-free method of pest control. And well, old windows can be transformed into cold frames. By laying an old window over a simple wooden frame, you create a little shelter that protects seedlings from frost while still letting sunlight through. This one reuse can actually add several weeks to your growing season. You know, laundry baskets can actually be used as instant potato towers. Plastic laundry baskets lined with straw and soil allow potatoes to grow vertically, which is pretty clever. And as the plants keep growing, just add more soil to keep them happy. Cardboard can be used as a weed-killing soil builder. When you flatten cardboard and lay it over grass, then cover it with compost, it blocks light, kills weeds, and even feeds soil microbes as it breaks down. This sheet mulching method is a simple way to turn lawns into gardens without any digging at all. Old hoses can actually serve as drip irrigation lines. Just poke small holes along an old hose, cap one end, and attach the other to a water source. Lay it along your plant rows for slow, targeted irrigation that really helps reduce water waste. Wood pallets can actually act as compost accelerators. When you stack pallets, they create these airflow channels that really speed up the decomposition of compost. This structure keeps the piles nicely aerated without the need for turning, and, well, it helps produce usable compost much faster. Wine corks, interestingly enough, can improve drainage. When you crush corks and mix them into potting soil, they help with aeration and drainage. Plus, they break down pretty slowly and can actually replace perlite in your container mixes. Cracked mugs make great homes for succulents. Those small cracks are actually perfect drainage points. Mugs also retain warmth, making them ideal for succulents and shallow-rooted plants. Old belts can be repurposed as plant ties. Leather belts are, flexible, durable, and gentle on stems. If you cut them into strips, they last a lot longer than twine and, well, they expand as your plants grow. Bathtubs can serve as water gardens or garden beds. An old bathtub actually makes an excellent raised bed or even a small pond. The enamel finish resists rot, helps retain heat, and securely holds soil or water. Broken umbrellas can be used as shade structures. When you stretch the fabric over their frames, they create temporary shade for young seedlings during heat waves, and that really helps reduce transplant stress. Newspaper can actually work wonders as a moisture lock mulch. When you layer newspaper underneath your mulch, it helps retain soil moisture and suppresses weeds, all while gradually breaking down into organic matter. Old ladders can be turned into climbing frames, Leaned up in the garden, ladders provide support for beans, cucumbers, and peas, and they add a bit of vertical interest and stability at the same time. Rusty tools, believe it or not, can actually feed soil microbes. When you bury metal, it slowly releases trace minerals that support microbial life in your soil. Plus, rust itself isn't harmful and can even contribute a little iron in small amounts. So, why do these ideas actually work? Well, every idea here really aligns with how plants naturally grow. They help improve root health, regulate moisture, stabilize temperature, or just reduce stress for your plants. Gardening success, honestly, comes from stacking small advantages rather than chasing expensive solutions. Turning creativity into long-term abundance is totally doable. Once you start seeing waste differently, gardening becomes intuitive and empowering. You stop waiting around for perfect conditions and instead, you begin building systems that can adapt. This is really how resilient gardens are made. If this guide sparked some new ideas for you, Go ahead and subscribe to Nature's Blueprint. Share this with someone who loves practical gardening, and keep turning what others discard into growing joy.